Akasan's Honest Reactions. I am Akasan.
DC-san, how are you?
What's up, guys? So, we are here for another episode of Flash. This is, I want to say it's episode 2, but it's actually, it feels like it because of the break. But
Right,
it's actually,
right.
I actually don't even know the number.
19.
Is it 19?
Yeah.
Do you know the title? Back to Normal or something like that. Something like that. And before I continue even further, I do need to just briefly address some of the crowd last week. What did you think about last week's episode?
Last week's episode was interesting because it seemed more like the old school comic book where they're, spoiler if you haven't seen it, depowering a character. To basically explain where they want to go with the story as far as making him faster or stronger. Sometimes it's overplayed, sometimes overdone, sometimes it feels like we don't have anything else to write about, but let's take his power. That's how my brother feels. But I mean, I'm indifferent, mainly because I want to see where the story is going to eventually lead.
It's interesting because I started noticing a lot of people were making comments because I had another guest over, Eric, was with me, and we were kind of poking fun. We were poking fun at a lot of some of the scenes that were like, oh, here we go, Iris and what the hell's Caitlin talking, and there's just like, yeah, okay, making time, and people didn't like that commenting there. But again, guys, I need to remind you, an honest reaction doesn't always mean that I'm going to be agreeing with what you guys understand, and please understand that other people have other feelings or take things a certain way or so. When I'm by myself, I tend to just edit out that stuff because I used to do that for Olicity a lot, and then I was just I just stopped watching altogether. But I felt it was entertaining and funny to see two people kind of share that same interest. So, anyway, stop bitching, people. That's my disclaimer.
For me, I enjoy hearing, the pros and cons and how people look at the same situation, even from a negative point of view, because it gives me different way to look at something that I may not have noticed before.
I think some people, I understand where some people are coming from because I actually watch Blind Wave, which is another reactor type group, and they do TV show stuff. And I was watching; they were having the same commentary I was, and one of the dudes started barking for some reason every time it got to those kind of Iris cringy scenes. But I think it was. People were. I like Iris too, but certain scenes were just like, oh god, here we go, here we go.
It was
it's that time. It's laundry time type. But a lot of people compared it to my previous reactions when I used to watch Arrow, but that's because there were a lot of Arrow-isms in that last episode. Nevertheless, I'm always going to be a fan of. I hope I'll always be a fan of this show, Flash. It's just last episode. I was expecting a little more punch for coming back after so long, but it doesn't always work like that.
No, and looking at it this way, maybe they did that on purpose because they want to save the big punch for the season finale.
Well, nevertheless, let's hope that this episode is a little bit better. A little bit better. All right, guys, gong. Your Flash reaction starts now. Alright, here we go.
It's a regular day in Central City. Nothing out of the ordinary. People wake up, roll out of bed, suit up for the day.
Weird. I get it. Okay, because it shows. Captain America spoiler. Aquaman Easter egg. I'm just saying. You really started to say
what? Really?
Yeah.
It's the beard, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just a regular day.
Now Zoom can come through that breach anytime he wants. And that, Alan,
is on you.
That's on you.
Hey, that's on all of us, okay? We made these decisions as a team.
No, he didn't. He's like, fuck that. I said,
no, we didn't.
Yep.
People from my Earth vibrate at a different frequency than people from your Earth. They leave cellular dead zones wherever they go.
That's why I'm always dropping calls around you?
Okay, so wait, how did that help?
You know anyone with the speed to help me, Ramon?
Great. I'll be in my workshop.
Yeah, he deserves it though. I was not impressed last
Listen,
episode.
Wells, Barry. This ain't all on you.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, I know.
Give her a burger.
I was gonna say it's a big. It's
On a prison
every
plate.
inmate, yeah,
Every inmate gets a prison plate with burger and fries.
big belly burger.
You need to eat. You're here because I love you.
Stuck for
It
101.
may take a while, but someday you'll start feeling that way about me again, too.
So that's how we're playing this angle. Okay.
Make yourself
Creepy.
at home.
I wanted to ask you about something. Someone, actually.
Barry, Flash.
The Flash.
What about him?
You see this already?
Well,
No.
he showed up at my street race when Iris got
I'm pretty
hurt.
good about this.
Then when that...
You know, I bet you Wally already knows it's Barry, but he's gonna try and fake him out or something. But since he doesn't have his speed, he'll be like, "Oh shit!" Like
The
that.
laser tag clumps in too deep.
Oh, no.
And I may be afraid of Zoom, but I am just as afraid of you.
Ouch.
Please, just go.
She has a point. I bet you that roommate's right out there like, "Oh God!"
I knew something was happening.
Right?
You just put a handcuff? Yeah, he did.
See, this is my version of Crash Assist. It's like those Russian dash cams, but, you know, without attack helicopters and bad pop music on the radio.
Gotta love
That
it.
was pretty good. Actually.
So, tell me, why hide the girls? I mean, you've seen our body, right?
Nice. I like her already.
So what does Zoom need you for? That is an excellent question.
All right, Iris. You know that gun always reminds me of the Sonic gun in Marvel that they use on Venom. Like, it's been bothering me for a couple weeks. That I figured it out.
It's making me think of an upgraded rifle from Nintendo.
Ah.
What did the accelerator do to you?
Made super damn strong?
I don't think you need to fix that.
Right?
Well, that's impressive.
I never should have left.
No, this isn't your fault.
Stretch out.
Belongs to this guy.
Yeah.
Griffin Gray. And then we can both get out of here.
Just don't trust that
Right.
person.
Yeah, you think it's gonna betray her?
Of course.
I'm easy.
She didn't be too easy.
Wally.
Hey, Joe.
Well, yeah,
Wally.
Wally. Like,
Yeah,
Like you
nice
got something on
plug.
your mind.
Yeah, I do.
he's trying too hard to be the cool dad.
I do think that it really did open his eyes to like, hey, I've been an asshole. I need to be better.
You
at
think so?
everything I do. Yeah.
Okay.
He seems more sincere.
Yeah.
Thanks.
That and notice he's using the word dad more often now.
True.
That's nice.
I'm telling you. Look, he's gonna search for something. I guess not.
Yo!
I just expect the worst.
Got your text.
Oh,
What's up?
Alright, facial recognition. Upgrade breaking in.
Other abilities.
Did you catch that?
Ace Chemicals.
Oh yes.
That and they mentioned it earlier. They said he's at Ace Chemicals.
Oh.
When they showed him out.
And the carnival. Joker. Okay.
Too slow.
Ooh.
I think they're gonna just burn him out. Probably
Burn him out to slow him down.
burn him out to kill him. He's just gonna become all old.
Protein and the DNA in his body are being ravaged by oxidants.
So what? He needs to up his blueberry intake?
No, it means the more he exerts himself, the faster he ages.
So if we can get him to exert
Right.
too much energy,
Then he'll become old and weak.
Yep.
Then how do you think we're gonna do that?
Keep
And
down.
watch you be a human punching bag until he turns into Grandpa Simpson.
I think we can fix that. Jesse, when
Today's jokes.
I gotta get back to the station.
Ad lib central. Thinking to put this
No,
in
not really.
and fight, dude. They need to line it or give
you know you were the
check
first person I saved after I got my powers. You and I were the only two people in the world. I didn't even know what I could do yet. I knew that I could save you.
I want it to happen.
You want it to happen?
Yes.
I kind of miss Patty, actually. I like Patty.
No, please.
I just don't even know
Patty
who
be gone.
I am.
Patty at the fatty. She's cute, though. She is so
You're
cute.
supposed to be the same guy
Iris.
you've always been.
We need more irises in
No
Japan.
suit.
Right?
That guy.
Back
is
in a
hero.
flash.
I hope it was worth it. Doc.
What's up? But I like the fact that it reflects still about that Harrison Wells.
Stay away from the.
She do have nice titties, though. Ice cold.
Wow.
Now let's see if you're
Looks
right.
like you have a little badass in you after all.
What's he gonna do? Go to the side of his cage to assist?
Oh, that was
Heels aren't the best on ice, are they?
that was pretty dope, though.
You know, once I saw you, I realized why Zoom didn't kill me. Because I look just like you. Now, he won't need me anymore.
Zoom's gonna say, "Holy shit!" Oh! And right into her.
Oh.
Yeah, boy.
Okay.
That was dope.
He just basically
Try that
plays
with
right
him.
through her.
He dies too.
I'm not picking up anything.
What did he say? Try that again?
Try that with him.
The only cellular dead
yeah,
zone I can
okay,
find is the
too.
one in here. No offense.
That was cool.
That was
Was he wearing his
fucking
own
phase through. That was dope.
I'm not gonna go around
But the metahuman activity.
That was dope.
I mean, the watch is
That was dope.
right and so
Flash
go
fan.
through.
Zoom.
So it just
That was
keeps
it.
sending the same signal.
That's funny. I
There
need
he
a
is.
Zoom
Central City
shirt.
Amusement Park.
Yeah.
Felicity hooked us up with some dwarf star alloy.
Oh wait, dwarf star alloy?
That's the same compound that's used to protect Ray's atoms.
What I
That's
just
right.
said.
Super strong.
If she's
super
gonna fight him,
lightweight.
they need to get
You
him
did
some type
say
of
that.
support or whatever.
We couldn't get much of it. We could only cover the
chest plate.
chest
Yeah.
portion of the suit.
Yeah, sorry.
Here's the other thing. Probably not a big deal. Why is it that bad guys always insist on having the creepiest hideouts?
Because they're crazy.
Hey, Barry.
I wonder where they filmed this. This really could be a dope Joker hideout.
Well, it does look like the
Killing Joke.
Killing Joke, and also was it Arkham Knight? Arkham Asylum?
Yeah, Arkham Knight, yeah.
Stop. I might be getting older, but I'm stronger than ever.
And apparently dumber.
That was kind of sad.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's rough.
Yeah. Oh, whoa.
Oh, he turned on it.
Did it burn him out? Did you just go Benjamin Button on us?
What was it? Triple
Home of the triple three.
three.
When your mother died,
Big three. Trinity.
Yeah.
something inside me. I promise you, I will be the kind of father that you can be proud of if you promise me.
Yeah.
Never run away from me again. Okay. Okay, dear.
That's gonna come back later in the season, I'm sure.
I love you.
So I guess he's gonna die again, and she'll get power finally.
My little Jessie Quick.
I caught it.
Really?
Yeah. We'll see.
Really?
All right. This is what I'm curious if he knows.
I say,
I know
I
he
don't even
knows.
know where to start.
I don't
Just
think
be honest.
All right. I like Iris
See
and
me?
Yes, I did. Thank you.
You're welcome, Willow.
that was nice.
okay. I guess you're right. Just while he's trying to get up on his redemption game. Yeah. Interesting.
Looks like he just had his first date.
You okay?
What I can do,
Help him get his speed
you are
back.
gonna get your speed back, Alan.
He's gonna recreate the
And I'm
part.
gonna help you do that.
particle accelerator.
How? By creating another particle accelerator.
Nice.
Yeah.
So there you have it, folks. That was the latest episode of The Flash. We saw quite a lot of things going on in this particular episode. Lots of
Easter eggs.
Lots of Easter eggs I noticed. And the one thing before I forget, of course you've seen the original BTAS Batman the Animated Series. And there was something about Zoom's lair that really reminded me a lot of... remember those episodes, that episode with the robots and the cyborg people taking over? It was like this one... I forgot what the name of it was, but it was this one kind of like HAL type computer that was making robots that look like everybody.
They look everybody
and it
take
had
their places. And
it had the same kind of curved design style. Like I've started to notice a lot of Earth 2 having a lot of that Bruce Timm type inspired design. It's very interesting. Plus the sepia
almost like
tone.
modern retro.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, which is kind of cool.
Overall, Dante, what did you think of the episode?
It was more not necessarily more entertaining than the last episode, but it was a bit deeper.
Yeah.
Especially on the emotional side.
Yeah.
Because you had everybody trying to come to grips with, okay, hey, we are used to counting on Barry to do these things because of his speed. Now we have to count on each other as equals. No one really is using their power. Even Cisco. He didn't really use his power in this episode.
Right.
Other than, finding out where Caitlin was and if she was okay.
Right.
He hasn't tried to expand his powers. I understand the reason.
And on the human side, I think we saw a lot of emotional shifts for a lot of characters. Wally was a big example of that, where I've seen Wally kind of come around anyways, but this was like the on the nose
turning point. And I'm happy for that.
Right.
Because you can make a character a little too whiny.
True.
And complain too much. Of course, they're going to have complaints. It's what we do. But doing it too often, it actually rubs the audience in a different way.
Right.
So seeing how they're taking him and making him a bit more positive, more proactive, it's like, hey, look, I need to stop doing the same shit I was doing before and choose a different path. I like that because it shows maturity.
It does show maturity, and it's actually it was good to actually see Zik's example. The only thing that I'll say is that I had already sort of seen that Wally change previous to him getting captured, and it kind of just happened out of nowhere, so to speak. But I guess a lot of that
needed to move in.
Yeah, even before that, he seemed to be warming up to Joe a lot more, and maybe it has a lot to do with his mom passing,
and he's come to terms with it. But you notice he also calls him Dad more often as opposed to Joe. Joe he does every now and then, but he says Dad more often, which is something else I'm happy with because he's like, hey, look, this is my father. I need to show him respect.
No, I could see that. There was also the realization with we're starting to see more of the Zoom character being developed more. Like it was kind of caught me very off with Zoom's origin last episode to see the psychotic personality come through. But in this episode, I started to kind of get adjusted to it and see him a little bit more as in his psychotic nature, like the little twitches he does, and I'm starting to see the actor play this character
side.
Right, a little more constructive and a little more balanced, so to speak, where just the way he talks, it's like, why do you want to leave, Caitlin? Like, it's like, okay, you're like, ooh, it's getting kind of creepy now.
He's creepy.
Yeah, now it's going to be interesting. I kind of thought for a while we were going to sooner or later get the Stockholm Syndrome instead, but I'm glad to see that they're being a little more proactive instead of them getting to, the Earth 1 group getting back to Earth 2 again. Right. We're going to see Zoom be a little more proactive and be like, well, I'm just going to fuck things up for Earth 1 as well.
Right.
Let's go. So hopefully that works.
I'm hoping that we finally get to see who's behind the mask, and at some point that character actually does something other than
true.
That's not given. He's trying to give signals and no one has any idea what it is in the show. It's like, give him something to do.
I hope it.
Jay Garrick?
Yeah.
Or
Henry Allen?
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah.
Henry Allen.
I'm literally 50-50 on another Jay Garrick, like say in Earth 3, so to speak, or Henry Allen. Henry Allen I could kind of see,
But the thing you have to also think about as well,
it might hurt.
Well, it's not just that, but the thing is with the Henry Allen situation is Henry Allen hasn't actually been brought up a lot in the show for a long, long time.
Which is a good reason it would be cool if that is him. Because that would be a good way to bring his character full circle after being released from prison on Earth 1.
I agree, but where's the emotional kind of tie-in to have
he's
that?
lost everything. And knowing that he has a counter, so to speak, father there, would kind of give him a different kind of closure and a different kind of hope.
It'd be interesting.
Now, given it's not his father, but still, that kind of emotional tie would be interesting.
It would be interesting. I've been weaning off of the Henry Allen mix altogether since Henry Allen's story has kind of disappeared in this particular season. I was really on it and I thought they were teasing the hell out of us when they started showing the dark angles of
of Zoom.
I went fishing and he had an episode where he said he went fishing, and in the next episode Zoom was like, "You like to fish with bait, so do I." So
it felt like a really good. He's just like he's actually Zoom,
right? But I don't know. I just hope the Man in the Iron Mask thing pays off, but I can't see it being anything other than another Hunter Zolomon type of storyline, just because of the whole Man in the Iron Mask being said. In all likelihood, I'm still putting my bets on that. It's the original Jay Garrett, the good Jay Garrett, not the Jay Garrett that was created
and killed.
I'm just debating that's the Speed Force Phantom sort of evil construct, the darkness, so to speak, that's pretending to be Hunter Zolomon or something like that. I don't know.
I'm looking at it as not the one in Iron Mask, I mean Zoom, right?
Right, Zoom.
I'm looking at it, Hunter Zolomon is Zoom, no problem. But the Man in Iron Mask, if it's not the Henry Allen storyline, I'm 100% satisfied with it being the original Jay Garrick. But my brother brought up another twist.
Yeah.
He's like, what if it's Elwat Thawne?
Okay.
Well, basically Eddie.
Eddie. You're thinking Eddie. It's possible.
It's not too far of a stretch. Right now, it's anybody's game. Obviously.
Right, and but my bigger concern here is whatever reveal they have
it's got to be good.
It's got to be good, and not just that. It has to be an actual damn good explanation. Like they're gonna have to explain it in another episode, or they're going to have to explain it
as the season
starts to wrap up.
Yeah.
So.
This is 4 more episodes?
Right, either way, we're going to have some...
4 episodes? Really? Is it 4?
We're going to have to see some astounding writing in the next couple of episodes to make that payoff work out. Right. So that's the thing. I'm not seeing any signs of anything leading into this guy right now. I'm starting to see a lot of sidetrack stories. Just kind of almost like time killers, but at the same time, like they have some sort of end game, but they kind of need these kind of similar... filler episodes just to pay off big time, and I hope it gets to that point. Let's move on to the question of the video. Okay guys, so I originally was going to post a question of, do you think Zoom fucked Killer Frost? But I figured we already know the answer to that one, right? Actually, Vivid called me and they said that they're going to answer that question for me in a video or something like that. Yeah. Anyways, the question of the video here is, what do you think the final arc, the in-game arc for this season is going to be? Do you think it starts next episode here with Zoom coming back to Earth 1? He's going to interact with his plan. Do you think it's going to be some other outside source going on? Do you think the Earth 1 characters are going to try to... well, we already see that Harrison Wells of Earth 2 is going to recreate the particle accelerator situation. Is that going to tick off Zoom? Is that going to change a lot of things? In fact, we were just kind of talking about this a little bit about Wally, Jesse. We have all these characters ready, primed up with a storyline, ready to go and happen. What if recreating this particle accelerator
gives them their powers?
Gives them their powers.
Use it as a team to defeat Zoom.
That would be very interesting.
Because what happened at the end of last season? You had a team up, right?
Yeah. That would be very interesting.
Jesse.
We've been seeing these characters, right, getting primed, ready.
Man, that would be awesome.
Wally seems right in the right state of mind. Jessie seems like she's ready to be a team sort of player here. We could see a lot of speedsters by the end of this season, and that would be very interesting.
That would be interesting, especially if, I mean, I don't want Earth 1 Caitlin Snow to go into Killer Frost, but if they wanted to do that, Jessie's a good character to kind of take her place there at Star Labs, just saying.
Just be very interesting.
Yeah. Speedsters, finally, because Season 3 having different speedsters to handle different problems, that's awesome.
It would be very interesting to see. Yeah. Guys, Red Nation, stand up, speak up. Let me know what you think below. I'll be going ahead and reading them after this week. Right now we're on Civil War, so I'm on a media blackout, so I'm not reading any comments right now for anything. But 2 more days, less than that actually. We got like a few just
because it's what?
Next day,
at night.
And then in the morning, well, we got the events going on, so we're
gonna be pretty full on.
Guys, we're very, very close to Civil War coming out here in Japan, so make sure you guys check out my Twitter. On top of that, me and Dante, you got an exhibit coming up.
Yes, tomorrow. For those that are here in Japan, or actually day after tomorrow.
2 more days,
it'll be April 29th, starting from 11 o'clock at the Toy Sapiens location in Harajuku. There's an event space that they have right next door to the Toy Sapiens store. You can't miss it. Definitely stop by. There's a bunch of exclusives that they'll have, including some design work that I've done along with a few other celebrities, dealing with Captain America's shield and some other things.
By the way, did you design that shirt?
Yes, I did.
Very nice.
Basically Flash, and the idea is using the Speed Force.
That's
why I used the 2 colors, because it's dealing with going in and out or being trapped.
Got it.
Within the Speed Force,
Oh, damn, that'd be great if you could sell it, actually. That'd be really cool.
Oh, I guess I'll have to...
Or for your channel, actually.
Give Warner a call and find out.
See, that would be great. I just bought this from China. But anyway, I went to another Speed Force. All right, guys, Red Nation, let me know what you think about everything. Like, share, subscribe, and we will check back with you next week. So, until then, we'll be back in a flash.
Peace. Take care.
All right, I've run out of patience. On to roost!
Hey everyone.